Everybody out there, this is my great friend Treelanda Lowe, and they call her Tree. We call you Tree.
Mhm.
And I read your bio, jack of all trades.
Yes.
Wow, you look fantastic, honey. You look great. It's so good to see you.
Thank you. You too.
Yeah, it's so good to see you out in LA, right? Out in California.
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
Yeah, Tree. I hadn't walked. Remember, we isolated for like months, and I said I gotta get out. Let's take a walk, and we took that 4-hour hike up to the Hollywood sign, and I cursed all the way back down again.
You did. Yes, you did.
I did, right?
Yep.
But tell me, how are you, darling? How's everything going?
I'm doing good. You know what? Just staying motivated and really is busy with school,
Yeah.
work and whatnot. You know, that's all you can do during these times.
You're going to school. I did not realize, because you're a fantastic writer, that you're actually doing your MFA in visual arts.
Yes.
I
Yes,
had
I am.
no idea. Wow.
Yeah, I've been doing that for I think over a year now, or a year and a half now, and
I had no idea.
yeah, I think for me is I just been so focused on, I used to say it, getting multiple degrees in various areas. In this type of economy, you have to have different backgrounds, in order to be employable.
Oh,
You
for
know,
sure.
and not only that, it's just like when you're, you know, I would say when you're doing your own thing, all these tools, and they're beneficial and they help you with your own business. Yeah,
Oh, sure. Because most of us have to work for ourselves anyway.
exactly.
And that's the name of the game. It's all about, freelancing. People think in the film industry, oh, you're going to do this and you're going to get hired in Sony. And it just doesn't work that way. Most of us wind up working for ourselves.
Exactly. I mean, a lot of times you have to figure out. I think for me, I find that as not only freelancing as a student, I found myself thinking, okay, how can I find other avenues or get myself involved in other areas to network?
Yeah.
So I started volunteering.
Yeah.
Volunteering for me is another outlet. I always tell everyone, you should try to get involved and, not only just, for networking, but friendships and whatnot.
Sure.
And
Sure.
you meet the most wonderful people out there.
Where have you been volunteering? I mean, before COVID.
Dancing with Films.
What's Dancing with Films?
That's an actual independent film festival.
Oh, fabulous.
Yeah. So I did a lot of customer service, usher work. I did everything, you name it. I was there. I was on it.
Is it yearly, or does it constantly run?
It was yearly. Yeah, you submit your film, your independent film, into the festival, and they gave whoever had the best film award and et cetera, et cetera.
Sure. I love film festivals.
Oh,
It's another opportunity to get your work out there.
Exactly.
Yeah. So I mean, so you also, would you start off as a photographer? Where are you from, Tree? You from LA?
No, I'm originally from Seattle, Washington.
From Seattle. When did you move out to LA?
Oh God, I've been in California for so many years,
Right.
but I think it's got the Seattle vibe still within my persona, as you say.
Yeah. You did have a little Seattle vibe. Yeah, for sure. Which I dig a lot, and I love your style, and you're so chill. But so you started as a photographer, and then you worked at Getty Images, which it's a great opportunity.
Yeah,
Great place to work.
I actually loved working there. It was just a most amazing, wonderful experience to be able to work at a company, to not only to be a lab tech processing film. The
analog film. Yeah. Wow. Wow.
We mounted and printed film. We also did editing. We did retouching.
Wow.
And it was a lot of times where we did a lot of retouching, where to the point where you had so much numbers where you had to retouch maybe, it could be like 500 images a day.
Wow.
On top of, in addition to your, yeah. So it was a lot of work.
Wow.
But it was worth it. You know,
Oh, it's fantastic.
yeah.
Did you work up in the up at the Getty Museum up there? Was it on top of?
Actually, you know what? Getty Images is owned by the Getty Museum.
Yeah, no, I know. Yeah.
And I didn't work over there. I actually worked over in Santa Monica, over in Cloverfield. And they actually moved over on Wilshire Boulevard in San Vicente.
Yeah. It's awesome. Amazing. So when did you decide that you wanted to become an all-around filmmaker? I mean,
You know what? I think I decided to do this, I would say 15 years ago.
Yeah.
You know, I even before that, but I think the bug didn't really hit until then. Yeah.
was it a certain project or you just, you know?
It was friends that inspired me
Yeah.
to go to school for it. And
Yeah.
said, well, why don't you, you're a photographer, they're the same thing. And I'm like, oh, you know what? I might as well. Why not?
Yeah. So when you started in school, you were in film, analog film, not digital.
I actually was going to school for analog, and I took some time off
Yeah.
to take care of my daughter,
Yeah.
work and whatnot. And then I decided to go back to school and to major in film.
And that's where we met. That's where we met at Mount St. Mary's University. We're in actually one or two. Are we in two? No, we're in one class, the writing class.
Exactly.
So I love your the way you write. I mean, you have a distinct writing taste in writing, and I not only this script but another script.
Yeah.
And honey, what's the name of the script that you're writing?
Oh, Delusional State.
Delusional State. It's this. I think it's a episodic.
Yes.
About the devil.
It's actually Mr. Grimm.
Mr. Grimm.
Yep. A young guy who's given 30 days to redeem his life. All the stuff that he's made mistakes on with family and friends, he's got to fix all those problems.
I love it in 30 days. Oh, and I mean, honey, we laughed, we died. Your writing was just through the roof descriptive. I don't want to give too much away because you never know, but just congratulations on, your many talents, not only, visual effects, but writing, Tree. It's mind blowing how multi-talented you are.
Thank you. It's a lot of people, when they meet me at first, they at times say, oh, she's really reserved or she's quiet. But then when they start to see my talent and they go, wow, I didn't realize, okay, all right, where'd this come from? Or when they see me, they get me to open up more and they're just like, okay, she's interesting. Okay.
Oh, yeah. Oh, for sure. Now, the first script that you wrote, oh my God, I mean, it was just, had no dialogue. And the teacher, who is, her husband and her, they team up and they do huge Hollywood budget films. That was our professor.
Yeah.
She raved and raved. You wrote a script with no dialogue at all.
Yeah.
And that was the only reason why they couldn't produce it, because it had no dialogue.
Exactly.
And not that they couldn't, but I mean,
I think
no actors.
I think they could have.
I think they could have.
Yeah. I mean, I think for me, when I wrote it on the fact that when you look at a lot of commercials that are story-based, there's no dialogue.
There's no dialogue.
Exactly. And you can actually deliver a complete story in a short, few 30 seconds to 10 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah. So, I mean, too bad they didn't have the wherewithal. I would have loved, and I hope you do produce it. Do you plan on producing the?
Yes, I do.
Yeah.
I'm going to be taking this actual script and I will work on it for my thesis.
Oh, fantastic. What's the name of the script?
Actually, you know what? It is, I should know the script by heart. Boy.
About it.
Yeah.
Don't even worry about it. Don't even worry about it. I can say it was super fantastic. I was so impressed. And we didn't have enough time. There was too many people in the class to get to read all of them.
Exactly.
So we've been doing and nobody that knows Evelyn Wood speed writing. You've been writing for a solid 8 months now.
Exactly.
It's been an amazing experience. What an amazing experience. I mean, I didn't even know I was a writer. It had to be pointed out to me. So there you have it. So what about right now? You working on anything? How's this COVID? Got you pretty knocked up like everybody else? Or what's going on?
Right now, like I said again, aside from my writing, I'm still taking pictures, doing independent stuff on the side, as far as like anybody say, hey, can you work on this project? I'm like, yeah, sure.
Yeah. That's what I've been doing too. Yeah.
Yeah.
You have an online magazine, don't you?
Yes, I do.
Yeah. Burgess, what is it? Burgess?
Bourgeois Magazine, LA.
Bourgeois. It just goes to show you how unbourgeois I am, how unFrench I am.
I actually named it Bourgeois because of my family's last name is Bourgeois.
Fabulous. And how long you created and you run the online magazine?
Exactly.
Fantastic. Where do you get the articles? You write the articles too?
I write the articles, take the pictures. I hire a team. We go out and cover events. Well, before COVID, we were shooting a lot of red carpet events.
Right.
Independent film. A lot of times it was just like, it was amazing for me.
Oh, it was amazing. It was amazing. Pre-COVID? Oh, I miss pre-COVID. Oh, I miss even my little Dina Six TV. I was going all over doing all this stuff.
Right.
Look, it is what it is. So, is it a monthly magazine now that COVID hit? You still doing it monthly? How's it going?
You know what? For right now, I kind of put on a hiatus for right now.
Yeah.
But, with that being said, even if clients say, hey, you know what? Can you take pictures or can you come to? I'm like, yeah, sure. You know.
Yeah. You're just wearing a mask.
Exactly.
And you just
just a smaller group of people.
Yeah. If I hear of anything, because nobody's really doing anything, and they put another. They're closing up California early, starting tonight, right?
Exactly.
We're going backwards,
which is really scary.
Really scary
during Thanksgiving.
Yeah. So we're kind of like in a good position with school because we still get to be ultra creative. I feel so blessed to be in school right now because it forces me to. I am working on projects on the side, but weekly schedules and things like that where I have to, stay involved.
I was really bummed that I wasn't able to be on your script and working on that one itself because
thanks. Yeah.
I really like your work. I think it's very creative.
Thanks a lot. I appreciate it. It takes one to know one.
Thank you.
I feel super blessed to be a jack of all trades like you, and I feel super blessed to have this show where, even though we're on lockdown, that I get to sit here and talk and to showcase you and to show love to people that, are out there still trudging the happy road to creativity and, and a chance to talk and congratulate you, Tree,
Thank you.
For, being a beast out there and just, moving forward and, continue to do your thing. And there will be post coronavirus and, and then it's on.
I mean, you and I both are, we understand when it comes to being, a certain age that we're not going to give up. I see so many young people that take just abuse their youth. And I said, don't abuse it. Take advantage of every opportunity you can,
Oh, for sure. When are you going to start shooting your thesis?
That will be actually spring.
Yeah. Me as well. You're in thesis too?
Actually, no, I'll be doing thesis 1.
Oh, okay.
And it's actually be thesis 2.
In the summer. You're going to take the summer off? Or you're going to shoot in the summer?
I might take it off by the summertime.
Yeah, I took the summer off. The first summer ever, I took it off to give me a little more time to get post-COVID.
Right.
Yeah, because I just, there's a lot of work to do in COVID, so.
Right.
And you'll shoot your non-dialogue piece for your thesis?
You know what? I'm thinking if I'll do non-dialogue or
I
you
like
know,
Mr. Graham. Love.
and that's another one I've really been trying to decide if I'm gonna go with that one instead.
Now, couldn't you shoot that in one location in a bar?
With Mr. Graham, that's gonna be multiple locations itself because
Yeah. How many locations you think Mr. Graham will take you to?
boy, that's gonna be
Lot?
about 10 to 15 locations.
Oh yeah. Oh, ouchie, wow, yeah.
Yeah.
I get you cheeky. You better wait. You better put the spring and summer together.
Right. But there's still hope for that one to possibly work on it for my thesis.
Look, if you're interested in doing a little visual effects, I need some visual effects for my thesis. So I won't abuse you and I won't make you say yes on live on not so live TV, but put you on the spot. No, I'm only kidding. I'm only kidding. Sort of. I didn't know you were visual effects. Leave it to me. Oh, visual effects? Oh, good. I need visual effects. Me. Nah. So when you do your thesis, will it have to be a visual effects project or a directing?
You know what? It's a bit. I mean, I'll be directing, but it'd be a combination of both.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I can see you doing the directing deal, running the whole thing, because you're so visual and you know exactly what you know exactly what you want. You see exactly what you need, and I see that in your writing. So that's mainly what directing is, is allowing people to.
It is. I mean, and a lot of it is just also too is based on experience, of things you see, witness, and you written it down in your script, and people are like, oh wow, I didn't know. Like yeah, like.
And you're a good listener, and that's a good director if you're a good listener.
Exactly.
Yeah, me not so much. You're a good listener. Nah. Oh, Tree. Oh, honey, I just love so much talking to you. People have no attention span. So I try to keep it under 30 minutes. I could talk to you all day long, but I've decided to, cut it off below 30 minutes. So I'll say goodbye for now, but I'll see you soon. Thank you. Keep on trucking, honey. Thank you so much for being on Dina Six TV. And I think I'll see you next Thursday, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then I'll have you on again after you shoot your project and we'll talk about that. Sound good?
Sounds good.
All right. Thank you, honey.
Thank you.
Bye. Ciao.